I've been playing bass since 1998. It was the first year I bought a bass and started playing professionally. So I've been doing it for 20 years now. I started off playing guitar and just happened to fall into the bass. I started pretty late playing the bass, but I think it's the instrument that fits me the best. And I've had a wonderful career and I've been enjoying it, and I feel like I'm still growing playing the bass and, getting different opportunities to play different music and playing with other great artists. And to be able to play with John, a leader of modern jazz guitar, it's incredible feelings. He has so many different bags in his guitar playing. I mean, he loves funk, he loves country, he loves jazz, he loves blues, and all those influences you can hear in his playing. I mean, everyone in jazz is their own artist, and we're all different. We all have our own style, we have our own way of looking at the music. But, John is very open and very free and very supportive of the sidemen that he hires for his band. And we're all equal members, I feel like, in the band, and we all support each other. And we're all good friends, so it makes it a wonderful experience. He's absolutely a leader, and he's an incredible guitar player. And it's not any time that I'm not listening to him, but at the same time, as a great leader as he is, he also gives his sidemen freedom to do what they want to do in the bandstand. Improvisation is like I'm giving myself to the music or the moment of what's going on. I'm creating in the moment, and I'm making my own story when I improvise, and I'm improvising to tell you my story when I play in front of an audience. And that only comes to when you learn the instrument well enough to be able to express and know how to play the instrument to convey this to the audience of your feeling. I wouldn't look at it as a point of no return, because I could always come back to it, or I can write it longer. I can talk to you for all day, and I can talk to you for 5 minutes. Right. It depends on what I have to say to you. So, and if I can't express myself, I get out. So,
right.
It's like swimming. If you're in an ocean and you're swimming, you know how to swim, but you know that going a little bit further, it gets deeper and it gets colder. You have to have a connection with your instrument as well as a connection with what's going on the bandstand at the same time. And to combine all these things together is very difficult to do, and it takes time and many years. I don't think there is one technique that you can get to learn this all. Over these last couple of years, I feel like we are very close friends, and I enjoy spending time with him and learning from him and hearing stories of his tours with other bands and other great artists. And he's just a wonderful guy, funny guy, and I really do enjoy being in his band. I met Bill maybe in 2002. I did a recording with George Colligan, and that was my first time performing with him. And I had looked up to him musically for a long time. He has been on a majority of John's records, and he had played with a lot of other artists that I enjoyed. And I think ever since I started playing with him, I felt a bond musically. And since playing with him over these last 15 years, it's a joy to play with him. He's definitely a leader of his instrument and of this music, and he has his own style and extremely creative and musical, and one of the best musicians on his instrument. So I think I met him within the last 10 years when he was in New York. This band is actually the first time we've been touring or played consistently together. We had performed together on Matthew Stevens' records maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. And but this is great. I mean, just getting to know him better musically and personally, it's been a joy playing with him in John's band. And it's, we have a lot of similarities and things that we grew up listening to, and so we're connecting on many different levels. So that's a great guy. He's dedicated to his craft of sound engineering, and he's very good at his job, and he's a great engineer. He's just a wonderful guy as well. I enjoy hanging with him.